That's what I get. Okay. There we go. How are you guys? How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. It's been it has been quite the month. It is only halfway through, but it's okay. We persevere nonetheless. We persevere nonetheless. Um First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing this video and this time together. And whenever you view it, this can be viewed in the future, in the present, whenever. It has been quite the week. It has been quite the week. It's been quite the week. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that your hearts are well. I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Like I feel like it's been like a while since we got in here and did some cozy stuff. Regardless, I hope you're well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments if you feel called to. Let me have something. I need something to celebrate. I need something to celebrate. So I would really appreciate if y'all put something to celebrate down there, because we need to celebrate something, you know? Even if you like, I got out of bed today. Yeah, you got out of bed. Like, come on, let me hype you up. So today we are going to be playing A Date with Death Part 2. We are going to be, I'm going to try and get days, we did days 1 and 2 last time. I'm going to try to do days 3 and 4 at least. I am feeling a little tired, so we're going to see how to go. Hi, Rainbow. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's been a hot second since we play with Deafy Boy. I'm starting to work on a comic book. Yes. Yeah, listen. I'm sorry, I'm like screaming into the mic. That's so exciting. I love that. That is so exciting. If you feel comfortable, put you know what? No. You create and you be ready to create, or you be ready to share when you're ready to share. But that is so exciting. That's exciting. There's nothing like creating a new story and getting the universe together in your head. Chef's kiss. It brings me life. It brings me to life. I have so many that I need to narrate. That was something that I was going to start doing, is narrating my stories. I just have to do it. I have to record it. I have to do it. Yeah. I made a comic book one time about me, and I gave my mom the comic. Oh, that is so lovely. That makes me happy. Keep going. Keep drawing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. All right. Anybody else throughout the video, if you see this video now, if you see it in the present or the future, go ahead and put it in there, because we could always use some joy up in her. We always use some joy up in her. Let me celebrate something. So yes, we are playing Date with Death. We're going to do days 3 and 4, hopefully. Hope my meter don't run out by the end. Yes, I am feeling a little debaucherous, so I'm just letting you know that right now. If I say some out of pocket comments, you know, I don't know who you going. So I'm excited. You're excited. Let's do it. I am excited. Okay. My glasses do not want to cooperate with, they do not want to cooperate with my headphones. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see the game. Yeah, all right. There, we can hear the music. We can hear the music. I don't want it too loud because, you know, it'd be deafening. All right, ready? Time to rizz up Grimmy. Grimmy Poo. Okay, let me not. Look, I'm screaming into the microphone. This man makes me scream. Okay. You kept running around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home, contemplating the feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. What? I like how he said, I'm gonna send a truck after you, but at the same time, nobody else is going to go. Keep walking, wait where you are. You know, waiting where you are is kind of OP. That would be funny. But also, keep walking is kind of, I'm just keep walking. Why not? You keep walking at a leisurely pace, for a reason even you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down into a sinkhole that appears out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. He'd be ready to fight us. He'd be ready to fight us. All right, daily chores. Daily chores. Let's take care of Hamtaro. Wait. I didn't want to click the bed. Ooh, I didn't even read that. That's what I get. Full of animal figurines, not rainbows everywhere. I have stuffed animals, so I'm gonna say that. You have always been a collector. That hasn't changed. Though you're waiting to unpack all of your anime merch. Speaking of anime merch. I think I made a post today about him too, so that's funny. Look, my partner, he volunteers at the Hunger Center, and this was a part of like the stuff they had. It's a little Rengoku. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to do the beauty and the beauty too. Hi, welcome to my channel. Like, look at him. Look at my baby. Oh my god. He brought this home and I almost cried. I was like, is that cheap? I call him cheap because he looks like a bird. He looks like a bird. And y'all know I already got Zoro. Those are my 2 anime figurines. This isn't good. It's not good. I'm becoming that person. It's not good. I'm like, the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will get an anime figurine. It's okay. I'm trying to not look at the engine ones from I call it Gatakuchi, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It's got it. It's a new shonen anime, but I want one of engine. I'm trying. Anyway, back to the story. You have always been a collector. That hasn't changed. Though you're waiting to unpack all of your anime merch when you have more space. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change into the future. Hamtaro, my baby. Check on Hamtaro. Hamtaro is currently sitting on your bed. He spends a little supervised time each day out and about in your room. You find it's nice time to bond. However, you also keep a nice enclosure for him in your apartment. It's filled with bedding to burrow in, dried flowers and herbs to forage, wooden toy tubes, a hamster wheel, and plenty of places to hide. Honestly, you're quite proud of his enclosure, and you know he enjoys it immensely. Oh, Hamtaro. Let's play with Hamtaro. You quickly make a few tunnels and hills out of your comforter. And Hamtaro is instantly burrows and begins to explore. I have never had a hamster, and I kind of regret it. This is probably one of Hamtaro's favorite activities. He loves exploring, and you will always be happy to oblige. Soon enough, he will become tired of all the exploration and be ready to go back to his enclosure. Until then, you sit on the bed beside him and enjoy the time. Hamtaro, we gotta water our plant. You looking good, babe. Even more leaves have appeared. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill your plant instantly. Mood. We got anything else? We did Hamtaro, we did the bed. Let's look out the door. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you brought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Come on, let me hear y'all flirting. Yeah, he's dropping. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hallway outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more. when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hallway. A deeper voice answers, "Hello?" There's a pause as, you assume, the person on the other end of the line replies, "I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay?" There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply, "Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer." Hold on. Hold on. Who are we talking to? Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you of a warm summer breeze. "You're early." The deeper voice, like cool winter night, responds, "What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have an ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right?" The light voice laughs. "So you're just after my cookies? That don't sound right." "You caught me. Sorry." "Come in. We can eat some before we go. Luckily I saved you a couple, huh?" The voice becomes muffled as a door closes. Oh, my alarm for stream literally just went off. That seems to be all you hear for today. Okay. Hold on, but like who he talking to on the phone? Who he talking to? Because I want to know. I kind of just want to mess with Grimmy and just kind of make him what? Ooh, we could change the music? This one's my favorite. I don't know why. It makes your shoulders shimmy. Okay, I'm done being bad. All right, to the laptop. Creamy poo. Realtors hate him. Live in jar rent free. In a jar rent free. I don't want to be put in a jar. Mortal. Hi, babe. Do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. Are you upset with me? Oh, what? Message was not sent. Excuse you. Hello? Hello? Grim. Not his status being leave me alone. What a drama queen. Baby girl. Baby girl. Turn it off and turn it on again. Is that gonna work? I literally told you not to bother me. Is it fixed? Grim, let me love you. Nope. I know it says message not sent, but you can read this anyway, Grim. You're cute. You are ridiculously incapable of following simple instructions. Fine, I will fix this problem. Love me. Anya, what does that mean? What does that mean? System malfunction. Force restart. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Y'all, did I get trapped in a bad ending already? All I did was breathe. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then you decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop on this day and age? Listen, you're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. How you already connected on my phone, Grimmy? You are incapable of listening, nor following a single simple instruction. I swear you don't listen purposefully. Well, yeah, of course I don't. It's my brat tendencies. Oh, why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. You are not meant to admit to it. What am I supposed to do with you? You love me. Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Why did that happen? Is something wrong? Finally decided to block me? We'll ask him what's wrong. I don't like when he's sad. What's wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you cannot seem to understand something so simple. So, I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does it have something to do with your camera being off? Why are you being extra edgy right now? Is everything alright? Yeah, why are you being extra edgy? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. Okay. You can tell me if there's a problem. Hi, Peach. How are you, honey bunch? How are you? What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you are notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? Yay, you're having a good day. That's good. That's good. That makes me happy. Where was I? Okay. I do not wish to discuss the matter. Then why am I here, Graham? Will you turn your camera on? Somehow I miss your face, you know. Should we go extra flirty? Should we go extra flirty? Are we still being extra flirty? I don't remember what we started with. I know we were doing the bratty and the flirty route. But I don't know how flirty we were getting. Where we just laid it on thick. I can lay it on thick. I don't mind. You know, I kind of want to lay it on thick. Kind of want to lay it on thick on them. Somehow I miss your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grin. No, I prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Okay. Really? Grim? Stop yelling. Does he just have a migraine or something and he's just drama queen? My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Not. Don't snap at me. Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with you. Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Sir. Sir. Your sass levels. Are you sure you're okay? Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. I mean, we would. All beings need to replenish their energy. Sassy man. That I can't understand, babe. You should have a nap. You should eat something. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. Ooh, oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice right now. I wish I had a bigger tub that I could just like swim in. He should appear in my oh Peach. Oh. 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 Who said that? You are silly. You are silly. As nice as it sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time. Which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's nothing personal, sorry. You're making me worry more. The other two people in my life said it, I swear. Stop. You're so silly. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Not going to lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Right, your soul. Uh-huh. Yeah, what are you talking about? Let us resume via text. Okay. Oh! Not him cutting us off. Grim. Listen. Listen. Grumpy pants. This will work better. I feel like typing. I would rather, you know what? It depends on how tired I am and what kind of tired I am. That's fair. That's fair. Not him being so emo that he just took his entire photo off. You are simply too bright. Oh, thanks. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if that's a compliment or an insult. It's like in animes when somebody's really like wholesome and they shine, or they're really hot and they shine, so they have to wear sunglasses or they're like this. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What you talking about? You are an enigma to me. I am so confused right now. You say a lot of crazy things, but what? You're being extra strange today. Oh, my Pookie. What do you mean by aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine can. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Right? It is beyond odd. Aura is crazy. He said your aura fielding is beyond. It's beyond me. Most living creatures have an aura of a solid color. No, they don't. Most living creatures? Most, yes. Now he's calling us nonchalant. Some with a stronger connection that to beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. But the color is still solid. Always. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No. You're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. Oh, you've been studying me? Thanks. It does not resemble a living being aura at all. Not this feels like the lead into a scam. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? Maybe you should invest in some glasses. SAS levels 100. My eyesight is impeccable. Like every single part of me. Grim, I'm not sure about that. Let's say I believe you, hypothetically. What is my soul like then? It's like sunlight through a fog. Oh, that's really cute, actually. He's your way, he's sunshine. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong yet empty. That's seems like a contradiction to me. And that is exactly why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe giggling and kicking my feet. Like, stop flirting with me, sir. Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it. Yes, I was cursed after breaking a blood promise 6 moons ago. A blood what now? A curse? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I've been cursed. I don't think so. And you have made no promises vowed on blood. I think I would remember if I had, so no. Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out then. Rule them out? What exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Grim? All of this talk of curse and blood promises is like something out of a fiction. It's canon. It's canon now. It's canon. Grim writes fanfictions. He writes Twilight fanfiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed nor participated in such things. Ooh. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. The sass levels. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I think I'm good. I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. It makes no sense. I mean, I can try. Yeah, we could try. I suppose it would have to do. So, what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Oh no! Soul babies! Back to the soul babies! Give me your soul babies. Give them here. Give me your soul babies. Give them here. No, no soul babies. What is your obsession with that? Who doesn't love a good baby? However, it is a means of somewhat mixing our souls. That's pretty much soul baby territory, hon. For the love of... It is not a soul baby. Soul babies are not real. But mixing our souls is real. Perhaps then you will understand. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it would pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along this whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've gotten a buttload stranger, babe. I know I have not lied to you even once since we've met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right. I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. It could be a pretty bridge. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. That's actually really cute. Make a mind bridge with me, babe. And I'm glad to be your first and only. First and only. Excuse me, sir. Listen, Grimmy Poo. You're flirting with me, sir. At this point, you are flirting with me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience into you. Oh, brilliant. That's my reaction. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That is so totally normal. What can I say no? Is this like demonic possession? So this is the soul baby thing again. Yeah, you're trying to make a soul baby with me, babe. What? Why are you bringing up the soul babies again? if you connect with me via weird magic, seems a little soul baby-y, don't you think? No. No, I do not think so. No one is having any soul babies. Have a baby with me. Whatever that means. We can get a dog, we can get a cat, we can have a real child. Whatever you want to do, babe. But you must take this seriously. If you resist after a connection is formed, your mind will fracture. What happens if it fractures? You may never be the same again if you even live. A fracture? What does that mean? Your mind will fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No, you would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. Z? Z from Favor? Is that you? And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that. Yeah. So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind, boom, demon time? When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden, because you are. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then. You naughty boy. You naughty boy. You pervert. You stopping by. Hi, Espy. How are you, hun bun? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling okay? I know you weren't feeling too well. I hope you're resting. You better be resting. You better be resting, Miss Spar. Anyway, you naughty boy. How many rules are you about to break? Does it matter? Also, when you call me a naughty boy, it gives me a strange feeling. Y'all, is Grim bottom? Is Grimar bottom? I'm kind of here for it. I am unsure if that is a good one or not. Anyway, shall we begin? I like how we still do not have the option to say no. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. I suppose it is needed. Yeah, I have to look in your eyes. Esbar, it is 6 p.m. Esbar, it is 6 p.m. Esbar, let me put you to sleep with my soothing mocha chocolate voice. It's like that nice voice that comes to you in the midnight. And you know it hits you up when you're feeling nice and right. Like a smooth, what is it? No, the smooth jazz. There it is. My smooth jazz voice. Because that's kind of what Grim has, but it's a little British and a little bit deeper. Deeper. I can't do that low, sorry. Fine, whatever. I'm happy now. I am, I miss you. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. How are you, babe? How are you, babe? You look good. You look stressed. You don't look very hurt. Where are those injuries? Oh no, we're that girlfriend. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. So, no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. You better get... Gonna rest more. See you. He's not gonna be nice to me, but I kinda like it. Love you. Go rest. I worry otherwise. The anticipation of not knowing is too much. I don't think knowing you're hurt and not understanding. Yeah, I don't like it. It is simply my Mind. Oh, you're having a rough mental health day? In your mind? Shouldn't the mind connection joining thing not... Shouldn't we wait then? Hello, Whisper. I just came back from the outside world. Which I regret going in the first place. Oh, Sonia. You know what? Mood. I had to leave the house probably like 6 times last week because I usually work from home. And when I tell you, I have never felt more exhausted. I slept pretty much all day yesterday. And then I had to go out again yesterday because I had a meeting. So, it's great. Everything's great. How are you though, Sonia? Are you well? I hope you're doing well. You know, until you're recovered, won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be a sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Grim. You're always so nice. Am I? I don't know about that. I feel like I'm not nice. I'm just slightly unhinged. I'm giggly. That's what it is. I'm like giggly unhinged, so I seem nice, but I'm actually just unhinged. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm fine, relaxing and cooking. Ooh, this is the perfect game to relax and cook too. The soundtrack, immaculate. Is this not dangerous for your health? Wrong person. As long as I do not delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Thank you for being unhinged. I enjoy it. Oh, you guys, guess what? Guess what video since you guys are in the live stream, I'll tell you a treat. I finished the first Touch Star video and it is unhinged. It's very unhinged. Very unhinged. I'm so excited. That game, chef's kiss. It was great. I feel like the character he kind of reminds me of is the overprotective brothers. I don't know what they call them. He's an Oni-chan? Is he an Oni-chan? Yeah, I recorded Touch Starved. So that's going to be up probably next Friday. Yep. I'm very excited because it was such a good I just kind of want to live in it. I just kind of want to not really. Okay, so more like I just want eyes to I just want to keep him forever. That's about it. We can be unhinged together. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you and just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. About that resistance. Once I've connected to you, my consciousness will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. That's literally just a metaphor. If you don't try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. Are you gonna take control of my body? You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Oh no, Pervy Graham. Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutual beneficial. Alright. Look for said answers. Which means... 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I have questions. Oh my god. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. That was such an odd thing to say out loud, Mr. Reaper. He seems pretty boring and unimpressed for being the Grim Reaper. I think he doesn't need the video chat to take your soul. Oh, he needs the chat. He needs the chat to take our soul. He needs it. I can agree with you. You really know what you're talking about. has stopped working. You guys are silly. Surely you could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it will give me answers onto why it's stopping me from completing the godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, is this actually a ploy for you taking my soul? That would be so rude. I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. How can I trust that? Trust the guy who wants to take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Go ahead. What was the other option? Well, are you prepared? I trust you with my soul, Grim. That's a lot of trust. Pookie. Well, you have professional experience with souls, huh? You're probably one of the most trustworthy people to look after a soul. Or something. I don't know. Stay still and prepare yourself. Ellipses. Nearly there. Ellipses. Grip? Don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. I didn't mean to say that line like that. I apologize to everybody and your panties. Oh, child. It feels something strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. Dude, what's going on? You were serious about the whole possession thing? Yay, it is weird. This is weird. What do you mean? What? How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. Do you need a blanket? What? I'm cold. That's you, right? That cold feeling. I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really weren't serious this whole time. You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. Oh, child, I'm tired of him. I told you, now look somewhat foolish, don't you? Not new here. It's like he's a computer virus trying to hack into you. You know what? That's because he is a computer virus trying to hack into us. But he's a cute computer virus. Right? Look at him. He's just a cutie pie. Yes. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that he will finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? It feels itchy. Not that feeling. That's just an itch. And the connection, you moron. He's so irritating. I feel it like a pull. Good. He's nice to look at for being deaf, isn't he? Isn't he? He's a cutie pie. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Is this where you start doing questionable things to my body? Yeah, we can go the unhinged route. Why not? He's tired of me. He's tired of me. He's going to kill me. And that depends on what kind of questionable things you mean. Sort through your soul? Sure, I'll do that. If you mean other things, That's something I would do only with permission. Also, you would do it though. Anyway, no, I won't be doing that. I am a Grim Reaper. You are a mortal. That would be way, way outside of my job description. So far out, I would likely be fired. I wouldn't mind. I don't think I'll ever understand you. You flirt with death for your own amusement. Yeah, it's amusing. Wait, actually I flirt because I kind of like you. But yeah, I'm flirting. You look at his little heart. Yay. Souls. We are talking about souls. Nine hells, I think this connection is getting to me already. Suddenly, it's far too hot in here. Oh no, does that mean like he can feel like all of us now? So like he can feel our feelings. Grim? Yes. What if I accidentally... You'll be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Are we now? Are we quite suited to each other, Grim? Are we quite suited to each other? If you say so, okay, I believe you. I don't trust you, but let's do it anyway. I wouldn't do this with anyone other than you. Come on, just lay on the flirting. Lay on the flirting. Of course not. This duty belongs to me alone. Even if I become someone else's duty, I trust you. Oh God, his feelings. You truly do worry me. You shouldn't trust random people from the internet. You hear that, you guys? No trusting random people from the internet, everybody. As I trust random people from the internet. Least of all ones that seek your death. Yeah, shut up. Well, yeah, still. Even before this connection thing, I feel like you and I have an innate bond. As weird as that sounds. Yes, well, I somewhat feel it too. It is a connection between the living and the dead, perhaps. But for now, we can put aside thought for hunted and hunter. And just be two people bound together for a possession-based investigation. Stop possessing me. That is very specific. It's very specific. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection like a bridge. It's a little bridge. It's a small bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscious. Sounds simple enough. When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to your handles, okay? What if this is the pool of your mind, of my mind? I feel like I'm trusting him too easy, but it's fine. Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I do not want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'm cheering for you, baby girl! Listen. He's my little schmoopy pookie. Like, listen, it's fine. So if he is far from human, I would not trust him, and I feel like it's too complicated with humans to imagine being as complicated as death. You know, I feel like that's kind of... I could see where the understanding that death could be more complicated than being a human, but I also feel like it's not. I feel like death is not as complicated as being a human. You simply... I feel like death is more of the friend who walks with you, you know? it helps guide you into wherever you may be, wherever you may go, whatever is destined for you, you know. So I feel like it wouldn't, that like being death, if the only complicated thing that I could see about being death is how people dislike you because their time does end eventually, and sometimes that time is not to their liking, or sometimes that time is not like they just want more, and sometimes it's taken. But you know, it's not death's fault that you reached your end. It is technically just your cycle. Everybody has cycles, and cycles come to an end. So I feel like death isn't as complicated as we paint it to be. It's complicated because we are not connected with the idea of things ending, especially something like our life. So that was my very long-winded explanation. And then also, like, death, nope, we're not. Listen, I can go on about this all day, because I personally think that death isn't like death. And I feel like death is not like necessarily a thing, because people are energy, and energy is all, energy cannot be destroyed, right? So it's kind of like we just become a different kind of energy. Anyway, that's my very long-winded explanation about death. You are already distracting me. That's very deep but insightful, but I cannot imagine death as a person or a being that I can date or be friends with. You know, I feel like death deserves a friend too. So I wouldn't mind being death's friend. Death deserves a friend too. I wouldn't mind it. This is honestly the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Also, what is this baby girl thing? How am I a baby girl? Submissive and I mean, you're just sweet like that. You're pathetic but cute. You give off male wife vibes. Sorry. He's submissive and breedable. What were you about to say? Submissive and what? Don't worry about it. No, I'm worried. You come back. We can come back to this later. For now, oh no, he's about to be able to read our minds. He's about to read our minds. For now, let's just worry about not getting either of us killed. Close your eyes. Okay, eyes are closed. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Ooh. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. I'm gonna just be quiet, like I'm scared. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. I thought he was in our room for like 2 seconds and I got really scared. To be honest, it could be very scary. It would be scary because death is a scary and sad thing. I don't know how death would understand a human enough to connect with them. I feel like death would understand humans the most. Right after time personified. Because they saw it all. They see it all. It's not like death is the one that commits the death. Death is just there to guide you across, if that makes sense. Like, the personification of death is there to guide you through it, rather than them being the ones that commit it or that, you know, result in it. Sometimes your time is just time, and it is sad. It's listen, it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. How do you feel? We ain't doing Death from Final Destination. Absolutely not. No, we don't count that one. We we don't count that death. Even though, you know, technically this is like Final Destination. Like this game is like Final Destination because we won't die. How do you feel? Kind of full. Never been better, actually. Strange. Kind of full. Well, you have a little more soul than usual in you right now. Now, let's take a look at your aura that aura of yours up close. Ooh, what is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. And it's not permanent. What if we just keep the link? It's a little weird. It's kind of scary. Amazing. Damn, I can think of a lot of situations this would be fun in. And those situations would be... if we were at school, we could teach each other the answers to a test. That's really cute. If I was trying to sleep but couldn't, I could just talk to you. If you want this conversation to stay PG, I can't say. Y'all know what I want to choose, but I'm actually gonna do this one because this one's really cute. Like, we could just, if I can't sleep, I can just talk to you. That's really cute. Listen. Oh, goody. I can't think of anything I'd enjoy more. You're being sarcastic, but I bet you really would enjoy that, wouldn't you? Would I? Because you get to talk to me even more. I talk to you plenty already. Yeah, but we could have bedtime talks. What's a bedtime talk? It sounds pointless. You've never had a sleepover, Grimmy? Well, they're pointless questions. But they're fun. Throw one of these questions at me then. Alright. What do you think of socks and sandals? Socks and sandals? What does that matter? It doesn't. My instincts drive me to say, why would you wear socks and sandals? However, I believe with the right outfit, perhaps it could be... Alright, on you. On me? I never said on me. I misspoke. It would... it would likely look horrendous and absolutely horrible on you. The 180 of a century. Oh my goodness, he just flipped. Forget I said anything. How about we just talk about your soul already? So, you can see my aura? Yes, I can see it. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse. Is that bad? Not exactly what I want a pretty man to call me, but okay. You know, shout out to the creator because same. I said your aura is sparse, not you. And pretty. Come on, I'm sure you can think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway, it is not necessarily bad, it is unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Why are you pulling that kind of ugly face? Oh, that's not nice. You have some serious RBF right now. You kind of look built up right now. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna go with the RBF. What is that? A resting bitch face. What? I can assure you my face is bordering on heavenly. There is no bitch face. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with the bright things anyway? Right, you don't like the light, do you? Because he's emo. Do you like sparkle? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like the vampires in the movie? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Not as bullying Grim. Not as bullying Grim. Aspar told Grim to not bully us, but here we are, bullying Grim. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Maybe we should do this then? No, I need to look to understand what is going on with you, so I will. But doesn't it hurt? It's no big deal, a minor annoyance at most. I'll deal with it. And so, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes, souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of, would you say? What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes. My eyes! I love him. But... yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you're gonna do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. I was worried I'd smell like eggs I ate last night. Yeah, we can both be thankful that's not the case. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me concentrate. Why, you can't take me staring at you? Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Grim? Open. Why you look panicked? Give me the diagnosis, doc. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Do as you're told. You could say please, you know. You could say please. Please. I didn't think he was gonna do it. I am the best of the best. That's kind of out of nowhere. I like the positivity. It is an undisputable fact, yet I cannot sense any of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, there's a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Maybe something is protecting me? Is there something you need a protection from? That would be you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. You literally, didn't we make a bet? Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. What did he say? There is no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Not Steve at it again. Steve at it again. I believe you. I'm not quite sure I believe you, but for now, let's pretend I do. I mean, I don't believe. Like, he would have did it by now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. My other issue? I thought I only had one! Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that would be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Why would you look at that? Another question. You know what? Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, if you behave or beg. I'd rather not. Do I really have to beg? Pretty please? Like, listen, I will gladly beg, sir. What are you talking like that? Like what? Pretty please? Like what? That voice. Pretty please? Mr. Obama? Pretty please? Stop it. Please? I am going to ignore your existence entirely now. You're no fun, Grim. It's time for me to go. Time is ticking. What? Now? So suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Do you think you could perhaps be a workaholic? Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. But, thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, pretty please. I don't play when it comes to y'all getting rest. It makes me mad. Rest. The responsibility of a Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried about my soul, but you're not very threatening. You know, I am totally for rickrolling the Grim Reaper. I can be pretty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen the right side of me yet. Okay, then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said, if you say so, everyone lies at some point. That's exactly what a liar would say. If you say so, whatever. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? I absolutely do not stare and never have. What if I said yes? You told me to focus on the pool. You are the pool. Yeah, you told... Man, what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I don't mind? I would say that you are making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you is to your doom. Remember that. Well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around... Ooh! If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. What are we about to be wrapped around? Your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. It could be misunderstood. Either way, you could not handle being wrapped around me for too long. We'll see. In your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Listen, Grim. Listen, Grimmy Poo. By the way, I assume I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Of course not. If I said yes, maybe I just like pushing your buttons. I do like just pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. To what? You and your edgy teenager like... Yeah, it's like a teenager. I love him. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel like you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it for this once. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Oh, nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I do not care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you, babe. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. Ugh. I will take it eventually. My heart? You can have it. Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. That's crazy. That was crazy. That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say, but thank you for saying it. Gay Victorians in your area? Only at ofsenseandsoul.com. That's a mood. That's a mood. That is a bold claim, babe. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. This man, holy, just told us that he was in love with us, and you can't prove otherwise. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach the floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Alright, that's cool. Alright, cutie pies, I am going to take a little break since we are at day 4. It'll probably be like a 5-minute break to get some water. Make sure you stretch your leggies, take a little perusing, and we will be right back. Alright? Don't go anywhere. I'll be Alright, kitty pies. Let's fix my headphones. Okay. Alright, so let's feed him taro. Let's check on our baby. Hamtaro is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. How did you come up with his name again? It's from an anime. Yeah, an anime after my favorite character. The best way to memorialize your favorite character, but put it in pet form? You both love Hamtaros. You love both Hamtaros dearly. I do. I truly do. Clean out his cage. You spend the best part of the night cleaning out Hamtaro's enclosure. You remove all of the bows, accessories, and bedding first, cleaning them as you go, then wash out the enclosure with hot soapy water. It's a bit of work, but you get pretty used to it. You also find it quite enjoyable to set up your hamster's enclosure again. There's something fun about it. Ugh, my baby. And you gotta water our plant. It's growing! Okay. Alright, what the outside doing? What the outside doing? You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you're able to hear better through your window. My window? Hold on, y'all. Okay. No, we're eavesdropping. You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door, one light and airy and another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky happening, to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. AKA my baby boy Grimmy. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are. It is very beautiful. A deep voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry if that sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like those two people you've never met before are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? Where do I feel like I've heard those words before? Oh, intertwine! I should play Intertwine again. That was my first ever recorded video. Last year. Oh, look how time goes. I love it. The lighter voice answers, but it seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to meet. But the voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you. And I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay away, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open and then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. Oh my god! But it did get you thinking about fate, about chance meetings, and the bubbly feeling within your chest. Alright, Pookie, let's do this. Come on. Everybody decides to talk to my phone whenever I'm doing stuff. Chat room. All right, Pookie. My little Pookie. How's it going for my favorite Grim Reaper? Inus? Wait, what is this? Who is that little guy? Can I not click Grim's profile? Okay, that's rude. I'll take that as no then. Maybe you're not very good, Grim Reaper, after all. Too busy to talk to me, huh? If I don't ask, I bet you won't tell me. Don't you think it's only fair I know? Sunshine, I have something to introduce you to. It's called... I'm sorry. I didn't really laugh like that. He's so freaking rude. How rude. That was good though. He got me. He got me. I know about patience already. I implore you to patience it then. Patience it until you are master, the master of patience. I don't want to. I'm literally so impatient. I know you'd be lonely if you left me alone for too long. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You are very funny. So hilarious, in fact, I cannot stop laughing. I am laughing so hard, my stomach is hurting. Oh, please make it stop. Really? No. You suck. Do you have Amsters are not Grimmy? Grimmy. That is not a good nickname. It sounds dirty. What? Grimmy? Or does he think, is he thinking grimy? A dirty name for a dirty boy? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Grimmy grew up. I'm calling you Grimmy, not grimy. That's so rude. And it wouldn't make sense to call you grimy because it's the Grim Reaper, not the Grime Reaper. Grimmy, grubby, grotty, they all sound bad. Like dirtiness. I'll have you know I clean regularly. Thanks for letting me know. Here I was wondering about your bathing habits after all. Oh, I bet you were. You can't help yourself after all. I have important questions for you. Can I refuse to answer? Do you prefer to shower at night or in the morning? What the? Night or day means very little to where I am, mortal. Why would it matter anyway? What difference does it make? Okay, if you lived somewhere that wasn't super hell, what? Would you pick night or day? For a shower? I see no point in answering. It would make a difference. Night or day? Night, if I had to pick. You should know I am no fan of the day. I know he's a hacker. Morning's only for me. When do I like to take showers? Nighttime showers are really nice because they put you right to sleep when you're done. But like in the morning, they feel real good. I actually do both. I take one at night and in the morning. I'll do nighttime showers. Me too. We kinda clash. I guess we could always shower together instead. What? What are you saying? Why would you even want to do that with me? To save water, of course. What other reason would there be? And don't send those winking emoticons at me. We can share a bath under the stars before you take my soul. A little nighttime shower to wash away my soul's impurity. I like this one. I'm looking forward to it. You really just say anything you want to. I do. I truly do. Honestly. Ugh. Why are you... Who made you like this? Like what, Grim? You want to shower with me? I like how you got tiny. I could wash your hair for you. I can't see your face, but I know you're blushing hard. Red right up to the ears. I'm just kidding. Don't tell me you actually want to do it. I didn't say that. So you do? You're a naughty boy. How indecent. Cheeky Grimmy. We've been calling him naughty boy this whole time. We'll keep going. You are just... Ugh. You are the one making a big deal out of it. My little Reaper, growing up so fast. I do like a guy who knows what he wants, though. I do like a guy that knows what he wants. This is not what I signed up for when I took this contract. You are especially aggravating today. I'm always like this. I just feel like messing with you. I do. You will face a punishment worse than death if you keep teasing me like that. No. Oh. My husband's home. My dog is she's my alarm system. Who needs a house alarm when you have a stinky little dog running around? Oh. Okay. Poor Grim, so easily flustered. Ugh. Stop talking immediately, or I'll take your soul right now. You're the one who won't tell me what I want to know. This is your punishment. So unless you have something to tell me, I'll continue with your punishment. 9 hells. Fine, I'll tell you. There we go. So, you are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Ah! Well, obviously. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm glad you realize, but I don't mean your personality or whatever. So, what do you mean then? Am I secretly immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain, you are human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. That is not possible. I mean, they could be. If you were immortal, I wouldn't be mortal. Wait, if you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal. And you are obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I am about to tell you bad news, so I was trying to be nice. Okay, now I'm scared. I'm scared now. What? I was just thinking of how to say that this in the least brutal fashion. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Let me just explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? Oh no, our table! It's broken! I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Then what exactly is wrong with it? Don't stop talking now. Come on, tell me. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. And I'm meant to just go on with a normal life? Great. I'm dying of broken soul disease. That's fine. You aren't dying. I told you so much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Facts. Also, you don't have a broken soul disease. There is not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. Did he say my? Yeah! Yeah! Your mortal? He did basically say that we were his last night. He did say we were his yesterday. Your mortal? And it's correct. You are my mortal under my watch. You make it sound kind of nice. You're sweeping me off my feet here, Grimmy. You're like my guardian angel. I can see why you would mistake me for an angel, yes. But please don't forget, I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise as an angel? It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. And they smell. How do you know you don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could prove it. Are we gonna be grim today? Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life. You started it off so well for a second there. Not gonna lie, the scent of death kind of smells like it smells kind of bad. Huh? How and why would it smell bad? Oh, what a threat. It sounds earthy and rotting. It just sounds sour and entirely unpleasant. It sounds earthy and rotting. Yeah, babe. I do not smell earthy and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent more. What you smell like. Anyway, that is totally beside the point. I am freaking out because of my broken soul disease here. There was no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business. What about my business? Just go about my business? That's what I just said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? Is it really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? You don't even know something was wrong until I told you like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it, after all. Your smug little attitude is annoying, but it makes me a little less stressed somehow. Seeing as you don't like it, it's not such a big deal. Maybe it's not. I mean, if he ain't freaking out, I guess I won't freak out. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. Shut up. Shut your mouth. I know best. You're capable of making jokes, Grim? Of course I am capable of making something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not gonna answer that. So, so you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so readily. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounds like agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. That is an agreement. Asshole. You are so annoying. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Listen, shut up. I can worry for you. Am I not allowed to feel worried? I'm just curious. I'm not actually worried. I can nurse you back to health. I can nurse you back to health. Nurse me back too. Don't be stupid. That wasn't a no. You'd probably like it. I could sit by your bedside and look after you. Listen here. I can look after myself. He acts like a human man. I think that's the point, is that like, you actually get to meet another Grim Reaper in the DLC, which I do have. So we can also play that. He is clueless. I think he's clueless because he doesn't usually interact with humans, so he doesn't understand the lingo, but like we're slowly getting him into the lingo, so I think that's fun. I can't help but notice you didn't answer my question, which leads me to believe that you would actually like it. Perhaps a lot. Ugh. No need to get overly excited. Well, why would I want to do that? Why? Because you like the idea of me doting on you, I guess. Because you are a baby girl and want me to dedicate all my time to you. Yes, girl, my baby girl. I am doing fine. Your assistance is not needed. There is no need to go to unnecessary lengths. My offer will always stand. All you gotta do is ask me. That will not happen. Nine hells, you are a confusing person. You're really cute, you know. You're really timid sometimes. No, he's cute. He's cute. He is timid, but how many times? I am not cute. I am not adorable. I am fire. I am death. I am a literal figure of death itself. You should fear me. Let's torment death. Oh god. You're blushing again, I bet. What? What is that? What is what? The random letters. It's a keyboard smash. Why would you want to smash your keyboard? No, stupid. It's when you press your keys on the keyboard so that you overcome with you're overcome with emotion. The amount and type of letters don't matter. I mean, sometimes they do. I see. That seems rather pointless. It is. Why don't you try? P. Huh? That is my keyboard snack. Oh my god. He's so cute. What's so funny? Why did you only do one letter? You said the amount didn't matter. It does in this case. Ugh. Your mistakes are as cute as you. Stop talking to me immediately. Never. Ugh. For your information, by the way, I'm feeling great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had the chance to meditate. But I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I can tell, babe. I would prefer to feel unwell. And know why. Then suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing you. I just want to say, he just doesn't want to love us. And we are cutie patooties. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. Ouch. Well, I suppose that's fair. You do the same for me. You say that, but you don't mean that. But I know what you don't mean it. What made you unwell anyway? My soul has become unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually, no. But for a Grim Reaper, maintaining balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? That can happen with real human souls too, guys. Just like, you know, keep it balanced. You die. Wait, you're not already dead? Why would you assume I'm dead? I just thought since you represent death and stuff. My heart beats in my chest. I believe that is proof enough that I am alive. You have a heart? Plus the blood races to your face when you blush. That's proof enough. Ahem. So yes, I am alive, but my soul can still be affected by the taint or the light. The taint? The light? Oh, are we oh no. You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? Why does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening and being a brat. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. That is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, that is when my soul tips towards the light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards the darkness. Oh. I'm glad I don't have to do all that to live. That sounds complicated. That does sound awfully complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes. But I have to handle it on it. Sure you do. I have survived all this time after all. I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me after all. Fantastic work on my part. Right, ever since we became one. Soul babies. Exactly. Wow, I didn't expect you to agree with me. Why would I not? For once you said something reasonable. That is the truth. Our minds combined. Not fully, but enough. You and I are connected now. I can think of one or two other ways to become one. I can try making you flustered, actually. I was trying to make you flustered, actually. I mean, if we keep going, I'm sure he'll become flustered. Why would that be? Oh, you actually want to go there, huh? We could share clothes, or we could hold hands. I like how hold hands has a winky face. I want to hold hands. You wish to hold my hand? I have never held hands with another person in my entire existence. We can take it nice and slow. I was gonna say, or do we have to like, first I'll peel off your gloves, exposing the skin beneath. I'll run my skin against yours, gently at first. Not gently, then clutch you tightly using my thumb to rub you softly. Not the explicit dirt. This sounds almost more than hand holding. Not just anyone would get to do that, mortal. I have high standards. What makes you think you meet them? Do I not? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know, I was just thinking I should go. Do some washing or something. Running away, huh? I'd probably be better to hold hands with than you anyway. Dang. Huh, I ran away from nothing. I'll meet you head on. Is he gonna video call us? Fine. Fine. Shall we ever meet? Then perhaps I will hold your hand. And I will show you that I'm the greatest hand holder in all of the planes. But before that, I need to work out how I am suddenly better. I doubt it is because of our connection. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but actually, I had a question. Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. There was a piano, a fire at work, trains getting derailed, pianos falling from windows right in front of me. I like that one. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I am trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this. So why play dumb? I just thought, you know, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die. So the death is the death from... Yeah, I told you. I told you he kind of is the death from Final Destination, which is extra hilarious. It is extra hilarious. What did he say? Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for the nature to take its course? Nature is not meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Oh, yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Your records. Says me in the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else with the same name. Does it have something to do with fate? Maybe we were supposed to meet. Maybe we were supposed to meet. I love that. Supposed to meet. Yeah. I was meant to die and didn't. Thanks a lot to that. We met. If anything is fate, perhaps that is. Ugh. If our fates were truly linked like that, you would only suffer. If I were you, I would pray that is not the case. Well, I'm happy to have met you. Despite everything, and your sassiness. Thanks. Never mind. Don't worry about it. You should just concentrate on the fact that I'm not trying to kill you, okay? So... you're really just trying to kill me in a totally random way? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone never needed a bit of a push? No. I knew he was gonna say that, and it's just you. It has always been just you. That sounds romantic. I'm so unserious. Oh my god. I need a little bit of a push off of a cliff. What'd you say? That is so reassuring. He's such a failure as death. He's not a failure. We just won't die. he's actually really good. I think he's like the top like Grim Reaper. That sounds almost romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter. You are my prey. Like a cockroach. Yeah, we're like a cockroach. We keep coming back and he's like, please leave me alone. And you will be locked to another and we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. Look at this little Grimoji. What the? Wait a second. What is that? I want a Grimoji. It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I want one. I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? I want to squeeze his cheeks. I want to kiss it. You're so round and cute. Tiny me wouldn't allow a mortal to squeeze his cheeks so easily. What about normal sized you? What makes you think I would accept that? You seem like the kind of guy who would like that. Perhaps I would. From you, I cannot say. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else will they capture my likeness? I thought nobody was supposed to know about you. It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. He's just breaking all the rules. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary for Grimojis. For Grimojis. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? Grim. You are clever, Sleepy. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone ones whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me, huh? For you, don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, you're breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simple cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote? Is there any more? I want to see them all. I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Send them. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal be able to capture such beauty. I think I'm almost jealous. I really do. Do you have a folder of secret selfies you've taken somewhere, Grim? Secret selfies. If by that you mean pictures of myself, then of course I do. I am quite charming after all, very photogenic as well. I cannot stand him. I cannot stand him. Wait, seriously? Hold on, you said you posed for them, right? I literally just told you that I did. Don't be sassy. Then that means you... What? What? What are you excited about? You powdered in the picture? I want to see it. You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Because I want to see it. Your little pouty blush. It's cute. So I can add it to my collection. Not my collection. It's cute. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure to pick up today, okay? Ooh, not us calling. That's exciting. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Excuse me. Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. He does it all the time. Like, that's just his default. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. I'll pout for you too. Will you now? Go on then. Dang, I don't know how to pout. Do I pout? Try to make a face like Grim. Pull an ugly face or just pout. I'll make a grim face. What are you doing? Why is your face contorting like that? Stop it. I'm the Grim Reaper. I like being in the dark. I'm edgy. You shouldn't come near me. I am death. You're trying to be me. Mortal, your attempts are futile. No one in existence can replicate me. No one in existence can replicate me. Could you imagine? Oh wait, I'm doing both their voices. I'm too handsome, charismatic, and smart for a mortal to imitate me. I'm too handsome, charismatic, and smart for a mortal to imitate me. I do not sound like that. You really do. If you pout, maybe I'll copy you after too. This is a very pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commence phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. Oh, this is so stupid. What? What? I said pout. Don't look stupid. Or don't look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? What? That's how you get what you want. I am always insistent about things I want. That's how you get what you want. Persistence can be an admirable trait, but it won't save you from the inevitable fate. I suppose not, but it might help me get you to pout. You're bold. I'll give you that. Bold and stupid. How often does that work for you? More often than you would think. Yeah, if you know what, if you pretend to know what you're doing, people will, they're like, yeah, that girl knows what she's doing. I'd love to know where this confidence comes from. Trade secret, you know how it is. What kind of trade is that, I suppose? A secret one. I suppose we both have our secrets then. That seems only fair. Mine are related to death and beyond, and yours are about confidence in making the Grim Reaper pout. Seems about the same level of importance. You're right, they seem similar. I was joking. No, you? Sarcasm? I know, it's unlike me. I feel so guilty. Not him just openly flirting at this point. You seem like the kind of person who never feels guilty. What can I say? What would someone like me have to feel guilty about? That's a good question. Do you have any guilty pleasures, Grim? Give me some examples. Sometimes I eat dessert before dinner. I scroll through TikTok too much. I scroll through TikTok too much. I listen to the same song on repeat for hours. 3 words. YouTube conspiracy videos. That's mine. That's mine. Yeah, I fall down the rabbit hole. An easy rabbit hole to fall down. I myself have fallen victim to them on occasion. Sometimes I can't imagine you lying in bed watching YouTube videos. Well, it doesn't happen too often. Work is always active. Yeah, that's fair. I have little time for relaxation. Apart from when you're talking to me. That is not relaxing. It's your turn now. I suppose one could call it a guilty pleasure. Mortal reality shows. They are quite spectacular. Not the Grim Reaper watching Love Island. Not the Grim Reaper watching Love Island. Really? Reality shows? Seriously? Mortals are oddly skilled at creating drama from nothing. People are not like that. You're funny, Grim. I know, humor has no bounds. And stupid. Perhaps you're confusing yourself with me. There is definitely one stupid person here, and it isn't me. Don't lie. You have to know how stupid you sound sometimes. I told you I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not. I cannot. Bye! Have a good night, Sonia! Oh, it is pretty late. It is getting late. Bye-bye! Have a good night! Have a good night. Okay. I am not able to. What do you not understand? Is that some Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay. Like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to advance. You cannot stop me. I am about to ask you so many weird questions. Oh, this is the best. This is gonna be fun. Little Reaper, maybe you shouldn't have told me that. This is the best. This is the best. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, not only to not speak lies. Where to start? Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, you want to play 20 questions now? I do. So is that a yes or no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? What do you care? Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? Yes or no, Graham? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer, there's still an answer. Oh god, I love him. That's so cute. There's nothing wrong with that. Is that any of your business? No, but I am enjoying it anyway. Grim cuddling his little teddy. He is not a teddy. He is not a teddy. That is utterly disrespectful towards Azrael. It will not be tolerated. Oh wow, you're completely serious. Very. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Ew. You know, I feel like the only reason people don't like pineapple on pizza is because they don't grow old enough to have taste buds. They don't evolve their taste buds. Like, it's not my favorite, but like, I'm not gonna like throw a hissy fit. Finally someone that sees sense. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you recognized it. Then do you think I'm pretty? I pass. That's still an answer. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. You literally just answered. Then do you think I'm beautiful? Oh, for the love of... So, no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha! I gotcha. Do you think of me often? You are all that I think about right now, mortal. And that is aggravating. That's really cute, actually. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned that somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? You don't need it, but it's fun. Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. It just, you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You do not need to concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That is actually really sad. Yeah, that's what I would think. That's what I was saying earlier. I feel like Reapers are probably the closest to being human, but also they aren't allowed to be human, or they aren't allowed to have that understanding because they're facilitating death, which is sad. Because they're the ones that hold your hand at the end. They don't bring it upon you. That just, your body is just, it reaches at its end, and they're there to be your friend, to hold your hand. You can think that if you wish of me. Neither yes nor no. I see. You may take of that what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. I have. Interesting. Then have you... Nope. It's still my turn, Sleepy. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me. No, why would I be? I think it would be stupid to not be a little scared. No, I ain't scared of you. You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. Again with this romantic talk, baby. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I ever have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Sleepy. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. I'm gonna start calling you Casper, like the ghost. Really? I thought you were... lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally, no. Grab. You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Oopsies, tee-hee. 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 Pardon? That sounds a little suggestive. I don't know if that sounds pardon? You did what now? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes, sorry. Well, I guess you can leave it there. Yeah, it's not harming me. It's like I'm carrying a piece of you around everywhere. I did not intend to leave it behind. You wanted to. It's fine. I don't mind. I kind of like it. You like it? Yeah? Really? I have guessed it would have pleased you. Well, your hypothesis is wrong, because I think it's pretty cool. I am quite concerned for your mental state, mortal. Not many people would be pleased about a person they barely know attached to their body. But we're friends now. Thanks, my little reaper. Do not call me that. Why not? I am not in any sense of the word little. Another interesting truth from the man himself. What you trying to tell me, baby? Not little at all. Not little at all. I'm keeping that tidbit in my head. Hey, I didn't mean... You are shameless. Totally and completely shameless. I am. Stare him down. Oh god. Stare even harder. Stare and wiggle your eyebrows. Wink and stick out your tongue. You don't. I can't. You don't like it? Ugh. So you do like it. Wink again. Wink. You are very cheeky. Only for you. You shouldn't be. So I can actually keep it? Your soul fragment? It would be unwise for me to collect it yet. The risk would be too great. At this point, it would be too deeply embedded within your soul. Grim, you're not beating the allegations, babe. You're not beating the allegations whatsoever. Are you going to use it to spy on me? Will you... What is it? Watch me while I sleep, watch me getting changed, watch me while I work, watch me while I sleep like a weirdo. Ugh. Absolutely not. Do not be absurd. Good, that'd be pretty creepy. I wouldn't mind if you did. Your mindset is really something. But no, I will not be watching you. I can't use it to spy on you. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. That's why he did it. That's why he did it. You little freak. He nasty. Y'all just, he look cute. He look cute, but he's actually nasty. This man is filthy. This man is filthy. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something like that, to take something that already belongs to someone else. I wouldn't say I belong to you. I don't mind being owned by you, Grimmy. I don't mind. You mean to be indecent, but if you agree on being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I own all of you. And that includes your soul. So, are you agreed to hand it over after all, mortal? I might pass again. Sorry. Maybe I've laid claim on you instead. To be honest, I don't mind the idea though. This whole conversation is so silly. Yeah, maybe I laid my claim on you. You exist to take souls, right? Mine in particular. Kinda seems like I have a hold on you already. Death cannot be owned. Sure, but you aren't death. You're you. You bring death and guide souls. You aren't death itself, in my opinion. So, I think I do have somewhat of a claim on you. You think you can control the Reaper. Do you want me to? I wouldn't mind. We'll see, little Reaper. I wouldn't mind. Come on, baby. Come on, handsome. You are a very forward person. It is perhaps a blessing and a curse. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my head and my heart, then it's working. I don't know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Oh yes, well, that's all very good. That's all well and good, but you're... what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you're gonna say. I can. I will. That's exactly what I plan to do. Lame. Deal with it. I suppose I don't have much choice. Good. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Night, Grim. Talk to you later. Night, cutie. Day 4 completed. Good job, us. Good job, everybody. I'm surprised we actually got through the days, guys. Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll save. And then we're gonna save again because anxiety. All right, perfect. Yeah. Yay! That means we completed days 1 and 2 in our first stream, and then we did 1 and 2. Now we did 3 and 4. So I think we have if that's be the case, we probably have about what's it called? We probably have about 1 or so more days, I believe, because it's a week. I guess it's 7, but usually it only goes to 5. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, right? But yeah, so we will continue Date with Death as our Thursday treat, and we have, so that's actually next week or the week after is going to be the week after we're going to be doing what's it called? My boys, the loves of my actual life, Obscura. So the week after we're going to be doing Obscura, and we're going to be doing Oleander's new route, and then or his update of his route, and then Sunday we're going to be playing Sims at not midnight, at noon. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for everyone who popped in, no matter how long it was. Thank you for spending time with us. I loved having you here, and I love seeing your face. And I honestly feel so blessed to be here, to be with you. And thank you for just supporting the channel. If you haven't, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a little comment. It really, really helps. Oh, thank you. Have a good night, Jennifer. I hope you had fun. Thank you for stopping in. I hope it eased your heart in some way. Grim was acting a mess. The man was acting a mess. But yes, day by day, moment by moment, we are blossoming like a flower of lavender, calm, collected, and fragrant. And I will see you on Sunday. Bye.